Welcome to Trending Now USA. I'm Bella, and today we dive deep into a story that's setting the tennis world abuzz. Aryna Sabalenka's shocking off-season revelation after storming into the WTA Finals semifinals. The Belarusian powerhouse, known for her fearless style of play and emotional honesty, has once again captured global attention, not just for her incredible performance on the court, but for what she said right after her victory. "I'll leave," she confessed cryptically during a post-match conversation that sent reporters and fans spiraling into speculation. What did she mean? Was it a joke, a hint of retirement, or a personal statement reflecting something deeper going on behind the scenes? Over the next few minutes, we'll unpack every layer of Sabalenka's statement, explore her journey this season, and reveal what's really happening in her world off the court. Aryna Sabalenka's 2025 season has been a roller coaster, full of highs, heartbreaks, and headlines. After battling through injuries, emotional press conferences, and a constantly changing tennis landscape, Sabalenka has proven herself to be not only one of the most dominant forces in women's tennis, but also one of the most transparent personalities in sports today. Her latest performance at the WTA Finals is a perfect example. In a season-defining match, Sabalenka bulldozed her way through a tough opponent with her trademark blend of power, precision, and passion. Yet, even as the crowd roared in admiration, her post-match comments took everyone by surprise. When asked about her plans after the WTA Finals, Sabalenka smiled briefly and said, "After this, I'll leave. You'll see." The room went silent for a split second, followed by an immediate rush of questions. Leave what? The tour? The media spotlight? Or was it simply her way of saying she needed time away, a mental reset before another grueling season? As one of the top players in the world, Aryna's words carry weight, and fans are eager to decode her message. Let's take a moment to rewind and understand the context behind this intriguing comment. Sabalenka has never been shy about discussing her mental and emotional struggles. Earlier in the year, she opened up about the immense pressure that comes with being at the top. From the expectations of her team and sponsors to the constant media attention, it's no secret that life on tour can be overwhelming. Sabalenka often speaks with raw honesty, which is part of what makes her so beloved by fans around the world. Her openness about burnout and emotional fatigue has started an important conversation across the sport, one that challenges the notion that athletes should always appear invincible. During the 2024 to 2025 season, Sabalenka's performance was nothing short of spectacular. She claimed multiple WTA titles, reached the semifinals in several Grand Slam tournaments, and maintained her ranking among the top 3 players in the world. Her consistent excellence is a testament to her work ethic, but it has also come at a personal cost. There were moments when she appeared visibly exhausted, especially during back-to-back tournaments in Asia and Europe. Fans noticed how she often skipped press conferences or appeared emotionally drained after tough matches. Her recent comments might be her way of signaling that she's ready to take control of her own narrative, perhaps planning an extended break or even considering life beyond tennis for a while. And if you've followed Sabalenka's career closely, you'll know that she's not someone who hides her emotions or makes random statements for attention. Every word from her mouth is rooted in something real. After the semifinals, Sabalenka elaborated slightly in a brief interview, saying, "It's been a crazy season. I've given everything I have, and now I just need to leave it all behind for a bit, breathe, reset, and come back stronger." That sentence alone offered clarity. She wasn't talking about leaving tennis permanently. She was talking about leaving behind the mental weight of constant competition. Still, the media ran with the first part of her statement, sparking online debates and viral headlines. Social media quickly lit up with speculation. Some fans joked that Sabalenka was teasing a secret project, maybe a fashion line, a podcast, or even a documentary. Others were more concerned, interpreting her words as a cry for help or a sign of burnout. On X, formerly known as Twitter, one fan wrote, "I hope Aryna's okay. She's been playing non-stop. Maybe it's time she gets the rest she deserves." Another commented, "She's human, just like us. We forget how much pressure these athletes face every single day." Amid the frenzy, Sabalenka took to Instagram to clarify her thoughts. In a heartfelt post featuring a sunset photo from Cancun, she wrote, "Sometimes, leaving doesn't mean quitting. It means stepping away to find yourself again. This season tested me in ways I didn't expect, but I'm proud of what I've achieved. Thank you to my fans for standing by me always." The post received hundreds of thousands of likes within hours, with many of her fellow players showing support in the comment section. Coco Gauff left a heart emoji. Ons Jabeur wrote, "You deserve all the peace in the world." Even former champions like Victoria Azarenka chimed in with encouraging words. This moment highlights how far women's tennis has come in embracing emotional authenticity. A decade ago, statements like Sabalenka's might have been seen as weakness. Today, they're celebrated as part of an evolving culture where athletes are encouraged to take care of themselves, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Aryna's choice to speak her truth publicly resonates deeply, especially with younger players navigating the same challenges of fame, expectation, and identity. As we examine Sabalenka's incredible journey this season, it's important to remember that her strength doesn't come just from her forehand or serve. It comes from her courage to be real. In an era dominated by polished media soundbites and image-conscious statements, Sabalenka's authenticity feels refreshing. Whether she's screaming in victory, crying after a tough loss, or laughing during practice, she remains unapologetically herself. Behind the scenes, those close to Sabalenka say she's been talking for months about needing balance in her life. One insider told reporters that Aryna had been feeling the emotional toll of constant travel and competition. The source said, "She's been on the road for almost 10 months this year. It's not just about tennis, it's about missing home, missing normal life, missing the simple things." That perspective adds more weight to her statement about leaving. Maybe she's ready to take time off to be with family, recharge, and simply live like a regular person for a while. It's also worth noting that Sabalenka has developed a growing interest in off-court ventures. From her fashion partnerships to her charity initiatives, she's gradually expanding her presence beyond the sport. In recent interviews, she hinted at future projects related to mental health advocacy and female empowerment. "If I can use my platform to help others feel less alone, that means more than any trophy," she said during the US Open earlier this year. Those words, paired with her recent comments, suggest that Aryna's off-season might involve more than rest. It might be a time for personal growth and giving back. Fans can't forget how transformative her last off-season was. After losing in the WTA Finals in 2023, she returned in early 2024 stronger, calmer, and more consistent than ever. She worked with new coaches, improved her serve, and showed remarkable composure in tight matches. This year's version of Aryna Sabalenka has been more emotionally mature, yet still fiery when needed, a perfect balance that's made her nearly unstoppable. So, if she's saying she'll leave for a while, it might just mean she's preparing for another evolution. Analysts have also weighed in on her comments. Former Grand Slam champion Chris Evert remarked during a post-match discussion, "Aryna has been very open about her emotional ups and downs. I think she's just being honest about needing space. The season is long, and if stepping away helps her refocus, it's a good thing." Fellow commentator Martina Navratilova agreed, adding, "Sometimes you have to step back to see the bigger picture. She's young, strong, and driven. I expect her to come back even better." As for the WTA Finals themselves, Sabalenka's path to the semifinals has been thrilling. She's faced some of the best players in the world, including fierce rival Iga Swiatek, and shown resilience in every round. Her serve has been devastating, her ground strokes crisp, and her mental toughness remarkable. Even when she's under pressure, she finds a way to fight back, a quality that defines champions. Her fans know that this hunger for victory is what makes her special, and her temporary leaving might only fuel that hunger further. Let's not forget how emotionally charged her season began. In the wake of personal challenges earlier in the year, Sabalenka managed to channel her emotions into her game. Each tournament became a form of expression, a way to prove to herself that strength doesn't mean suppressing pain. It means transforming it into power. That emotional transparency has made her one of the most relatable athletes of her generation. When we talk about Aryna Sabalenka, we're not just talking about tennis results, we're talking about a woman who embodies resilience. She's faced adversity with grace, handled criticism with humor, and embraced vulnerability as a source of strength. Her decision to leave, even temporarily, isn't an ending. It's a continuation of that journey, one where she chooses peace over pressure, authenticity over image, and self-care over non-stop grind. Sports psychologists often point out that professional tennis is one of the most mentally demanding sports in the world. Unlike team sports, players are constantly alone, traveling from country to country, managing their own schedules, and coping with wins and losses on a deeply personal level. Sabalenka's transparency about burnout is not a weakness, it's a public service. It reminds fans and future athletes that even champions need time to rest and heal. In the meantime, her fans are rallying behind her. Hashtags like #StayStrongAryna and #WeLoveYouSabalenka are trending online, showing how much she means to the tennis community. She's not just a star athlete, she's become a symbol of honesty in sports. Her ability to share her true emotions, even when misunderstood, has built an unbreakable bond with her audience. As we await her next steps, one thing is certain. Aryna Sabalenka isn't going anywhere permanently. She's simply taking control of her story, her time, and her peace of mind. And when she returns, as she surely will, the tennis world will be waiting with open arms, ready to witness the next chapter in her incredible career. This moment, as confusing as it first seemed, might actually be one of the most empowering things Sabalenka has ever done. By admitting that she needs space, she's setting an example for athletes everywhere. In a world that glorifies endless hustle, she's reminding everyone that rest is also a form of strength. So, as the WTA Finals march toward their climax, and the world continues to speculate about Sabalenka's next move, one message stands out clearly. Champions are human too. And sometimes, the bravest thing a champion can do is pause, breathe, and choose themselves. Aryna Sabalenka has done just that, and in doing so, she's once again proven why she's one of the most compelling figures in modern sports. I'm Bella, and this has been Trending Now USA, where we bring you the biggest stories, the real emotions, and the moments that define our heroes. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more stories from the world of tennis and beyond.